I was a 5-year-old. I was frozen in place, is what I really remember, and very, very, very scared. My name is Frank Schindler. I live in Baltimore, Maryland, and I am a survivor of clergy sexual abuse. My recollection of the person I was before then was just a happy little kid, living my life, playing with other kids, a normal, happy child. My family's connection with the Catholic Church was a very deep one. We went to Mass every Sunday. You were a Catholic. That's what you were. It was your identity. I got to the age of 4.5, 5, when it was time to go to kindergarten. The kindergarten was actually held on the second floor of the convent across from the church. It was up a very dark, narrow tenement staircase that opened into this kindergarten room. What happened was that 2 to 3 times a week, I was taken by one of the sisters into a room where I was to be counseled by the priest who was the pastor of the church. The priest to a 5-year-old was this enormous creature, and he was a priest. It's really important to remember that he was a priest. I was taught that he was God on earth, and he could do no wrong. So when he would put his hands on my genitals and twist them, saying that he was teaching me that these were an occasion of sin, a potential source of my sinning, I believed he was doing this for my own good. And that's what he was telling me. So I was scared. I was in pain. And quite frankly, I was terrified. This abuse, these counseling sessions took place at least twice a week over a period, the time's a little fuzzy, 4 to 5 months. I did not tell anyone because the priest told me that these were secrets between he and I and God. And to break that seal would be to commit a mortal sin. And a mortal sin, for a Catholic, you go straight to hell. It ended simply because we moved. I was no longer the happy kid. I've struggled with depression my entire life. I can remember being depressed when I was in 3rd grade. Sometime in my early 40s, the depression got really bad, to the point of seriously contemplating suicide. But fortunately, I got into therapy, and my therapist at the time said, why don't you ask your mother about what was going on? And so I asked her about the staircase, and she said, oh, you hated that staircase. And I said, that was a staircase to a dentist office, right? Total silence. And then she said very quietly, no, that was the staircase to the kindergarten. And it was like somebody flipped a switch. The pieces simply fell into place. And my mother said, something happened to you in that kindergarten, didn't it? And at that point, I was pretty much like I am now, becoming very tearful. And I said, yes, it did. The effects of this are lifelong. That kind of abuse, I mean, it distorts all of your cues about how to behave with other people. I would not have struggled with the depression that I've struggled with all these years. Most people think of closure as an end point. Something is put to rest, you packaged it, you put it to one side. That's never going to happen. I will be coming to terms with this for the rest of my life. Closure to me is trying to find justice. It's why it's so important for these things to come out, for us to be successful, because that's justice. If that Attorney General's report is released, I will feel that justice has been served. And That would be a great day. It would be a great day.